first Monday in February, it's time for the 73rd Beanpot at TD Garden. Harvard is on a roll heading into the Beanpot. They've won 5 of their last 6. The Crimson are going to have to contend with James Higgins and the BC Eagles, who are looking to win the Beanpot for the first time since 2016. It's the first meeting of the season between these two under the lights at TD Garden. Welcome to the Dunkin Men's Beanpot. Fuel the face-off with Dunkin. Hello again, everybody. Along with Billy Jaffe, I'm Judd Surratt. Thanks for joining us. Billy, you and I had a chance to talk with all 4 coaches, and they all said the same thing. They can't remember the last time they've seen so much parity. All 4 have a chance to win the Beanpot.
Yeah, and all 4 kind of are thrilled with where their teams are at. There's a long way to go for them. Now, in this first game, we're seeing the 2 better teams as of record-wise, as of right now, and playing-wise, coming into the Beanpot. Harvard and Boston College are going at better clips. Let's start with BC. James Higgins and Dean Letourneau. If you're from the area, you know these 2 guys are Boston Bruins first-round picks from the last 2 drafts, and they've both played very well as of late. Now, they're not on the same line anymore, and Higgins has shifted to the left side, but he's still putting up points. So is Letourneau. The big man is playing big time now, and when they get them together on the power play, they're a deadly combination. Let's look at Harvard, and we'll focus on 2 forwards for them. Mick Thompson, the sophomore, continues to lead them in scoring this year. And
the pass up top, grabbed by Fortescue. He scores! Drew Fortescue able to sizzle one by the glove. And BC on top, 1-0.
Well, Harvard gets the power play. They end up getting a good shot at the end of it, but it's a pad save by Cloutier that helps kill the penalty and kicks up the ice. Manedian's going to have the puck go back off the skate of a defender, and Fortescue comes in. This is a good look up top. Watches St. Louis and tries to close the gap. It goes off the skate of the back checker, and then there comes the shot from Fortescue. Drew Fortescue coming down, just 4th goal of the season.
And he's able to pick Vogt's pocket. This one is held in. Morden a backhand, fought off by Cloutier. That had some sink to it. Morden shoots, Cloutier the save, in the slot, a backhand, Galantanon, and Cloutier has to cover up. Lifted ahead, but Harvard, second attempt with a check, gets his puck out. Conmee paid the price. Here's Moore to the right circle, cuts in, couldn't squeeze off the shot, and then Charette came out, made the stop, but he's lost his crease. Now he steps back in. Little scramble here, somebody's without a stick. Crimson digging away. Hughes set a pick so Solove could drive it out to the neutral zone. And he'll crank it into the left corner.
History, and everybody knows about it.
Now this backhand along the near side. Cloutier moves over to make the stop.
Another good play by Will Hughes there.
That 4th line's been effective. Puck driven back of that. The Crimson pick it off. Kohane looks ahead. That won't get out. Radivojevic shoots. It didn't get to Charette. Now Hemming shoots. Charette the save. They score! James Higgins buries it. 2-0 BC.
We haven't got a chance to talk about Oscar Hemming, the young Finn who just acclimated to Boston College the 2nd semester. This kid's going to be a heck of a player. Watch this little skill play right there. Chip by the defender, gets to the middle, and a 1-strike shoots, but the rebound can't be controlled. The quick shot, and in comes Higgins right there. Little self-pass by Hemming. The box-out attempt by Langenbrunner, but there's Higgins to slap it upstairs for a 2-0 lead.
Radivojevic looking for a lane. Saucers it for Vogt. He'll deal it up top. Radivojevic diagonally. Set back to the point. Kostadinsky shots. And Charette able to smother it. Billy, where we saw Cloutier made a couple of big saves, it was right after.
Yeah, turnover. Yeah.
BC had gotten on the board. They score! It's Higgins again. Back door along the near side. He bangs it home. Make it 3-0 BC.
All right. Harvard has talked about how they're better defensively, structured to the neutral zone. It's one of the reasons why lately, Judd, they've been good. Boston College is taking it to them through the neutral zone right now. There's that acceleration. It's a pass over wide, and the pass comes back, Hemming over to Hagans. Actually goes off the stick of the Harvard defenseman, but Hemming keeps it up, and then good redirect by Hagans, who turns his hands, the wrist, to make sure his stick gets on the puck.
And now the Eagles get to it. Here's Conmee. He'll rush over the line. This team going for a change, so he was 1-on-3. Moore sent it far side. Drilled out in front. Charette the save. He has to reach behind with that glove just to make sure.
Yeah.
Charette paddles it to St. Louis. He'll wheel ahead. Henners got tripped up.
Ooh.
Along the near side, Miller shoots. Cloutier the save, and it's chopped just wide. Just as the horn sounded.
Anyways.
Thompson up top. Tail end of a power play here for Harvard. And this drive up top, steered aside. Bracco got it on net. Now out in front. Severo sent it off the side of the cage. Rebound, they score! That might have been Healy out in front who chipped it onto the crossbar. And Harvard comes out and they get on the board. It's 3-1 BC.
Well, you said it. Yeah, the short power play remaining. But what did we talk about at the end of the first period, Judd? They weren't shooting enough. They were waiting for things. They weren't setting up. They weren't utilizing bodies in front. Here they simplified. They got a point shot. They attacked the net. You got 4 red sweaters, crimson sweaters, down low now, attacking Cloutier, finding the puck. The loose puck cannot be corralled, and that is Healy, who swats it upstairs over the shoulder to make.
As this puck is chopped over to the near side. Solove. Now Stefanik. And BC will dump it in. BC with 3 in the first. Harvard the lone goal here in the second. As Charette dives out, made a stop. And then Morden spins. Harvard making a quick change. And it's picked off. Look out here. A breakaway chance as Conmee shoots. Charette the stop. Keeps his team in range. Back of the net, Gallant with a steal. Lost his footing. Cloutier was having a problem scrambling back into the blue paint. And now BC looking to break. They'll dump it into the corner. Moore gets there first. Centered. Charette, a great blocker save as Hagans snuck in. That was Michael Hagans who came in. Quickly, Gustafson shoots. Charette slides out, made the stop. He had Letourneau in front of him. Conmee shoots. Charette fought it off.
Good save. Real good save.
Conmee now. Letourneau shoots. Charette fought that one off. This won't find its way out. BC trying to break the Harvard Crimson down. One of the best penalty kills in the nation. Sent out in front. Charette the save. And this one is finally cleared. As catches. Slinks up top. Gustafson. Hagans across. Tipped intended for Conmee. Now that drive. Hagans with an opportunity far side. Bothered by Ruonen. Conmee across. That won't get through the box. Instead, it sails over the glass. Freshman.
Came from the same area as the goaltender Koskenvuo, who just played at Harvard. That's how they knew of him.
They score from long range at the right point. And it's a hat trick for James Hagans. A blast. That a power play goal. We'll see if he gets it. Letourneau went through the line first. But BC extends to a 4-1 lead.
Letourneau, 29, is going to go to the front of the net. I think he gets his stick on it. They're looking at each other. You got it, I got it. Which one got it? As you said, Letourneau goes through the line. But the way, Charette's thinking it's coming more to that left side. And I think Letourneau gets up. This look should show it the best, Judd. Let's see if we get it.
BC with a 3 spot in the first. Skahan gave it away. But the backhand in the slot, Hughes just couldn't pull the trigger. Langenbrunner fires deflected, and it trickles to Cloutier. Took the hit, drove it in, couldn't get it deep. Higgins tossed it back to the Harvard line. St. Louis enters. Drops. Shoots. Cloutier to save the rebound. Radovojevic just saved a goal.
Wow.
Morton tossed it deep. Couple of changes for Ted Donato. Kostadinski flushed out. 7th round pick of the Bruins back at 23. Higgins sent it to the middle. Higgins, his backhand denied by Charette. He just got it with the outside of the right leg. He's taking a look to see where he got it. Thompson blocked. Healy across. Bracco. Thompson looking for a seam. Can't find one. Deals it right of the net. Gallant knotted up. He's in a wrestling match. It's pulled free. Higgins couldn't get it out. Lifted into the corner. 3 minutes to go. Menedian up the wall. Menedian can't get enough elevation to get it out. Bracco to the corner. Back of the net. Menedian tries the far side. This won't get out. Healy keeps it in. Long shift here. Sent out in front. And Cloutier to stop. As Harvard finally got some to the net. And both teams need a change.
Forces them have to make that play.
This long drive, they score! It's ripped in up top. That was Hemming who just blasted one home. Or actually Gustafson. And Gustafson will seal this one for BC.
Face-off one. The freshman, Radovojevic, skates it over, takes 2 strides, puts it perfectly into the wheelhouse.
BC came in, scored 3 times in the first period, got a key late second period power play goal to make it 4-1. They tack on the only goal here in the third period, and they are moving on to play next Monday in the Beanpot title game. Your final here, Boston College 5 and Harvard 1.